So listen to this, 1.7 million cars were repossessed last year. You heard that right. And now, auto delinquencies, they're at the highest that we've seen since the financial crisis. So is this really a car repo crisis? Or is there more to the story? Hey, what's going on? Dave Erickson here with Everyman Driver. If you've been reading and seeing the headlines that people have been abandoning their auto loans, you're not alone. It's happening. And here's the thing, this isn't just hype. There are some serious trends happening in the auto loan world right now, and they could impact anyone who is shopping for a car in 2025. So today we're going to walk through the real numbers, what's actually causing all this, and what you can do whether you're buying, selling, or just trying to keep your current car. Let's start with the hard truth here. In 2024, 1.73 million vehicles were repoed. That's the most since the Great Recession of 2009. And it hasn't slowed down in 2025. In fact, in just the first quarter of this year, lenders sent out 2.57 million repo assignments, and over 735,000 vehicles were actually repoed. But here's the kicker. More people are actually falling behind before this happens. So the rate of auto loans 90 days or more delinquent hit 4.99% in quarter one, way above the long-term average of 3.5%. And that's not just noise, that is pressure building. So who is struggling the most? No surprise here, subprime borrowers are getting hit the hardest. In January, the numbers show over 6.5% of them were 60 plus days behind in their car payments. But it's not just subprime borrowers anymore. Prime borrowers, folks with solid credit, maybe like yourself, are missing payments. That delinquency rate ticked up to 0.39%, up from 0.35% the year before. So it is on the incline. This tells us that no one is immune, not when everything else is getting expensive too. All right, let's talk about the why, the important why. Here's the big one. Auto loan debt is at an all-time high. Americans now owe a whopping $1.64 trillion on their vehicles. And the average borrower owes more than $13,600 on their car loan. And what are interest rates right now? Here are the numbers I have. New car loans are averaging around 10% APR, whereas used cars are nearly 14% in some cases. Then you add in insurance and maintenance. In fact, the insurance rates are up nearly 19% year over year. Maintenance costs keep climbing more than 30%. So yeah, it's not just about the car, it's about everything that surrounds the car ownership experience. It's becoming more expensive. You might think that lenders are repossessing everything, right? They are not. While repo assignments have skyrocketed up 22.5% from 2019, the numbers of completed repos have actually dipped. Only around 28 to 29% of those assignments lead to the car actually being taken. Why? Because a lot of these owners are catching up right before the repo hits. Good timing, right? Or lenders are offering extensions to avoid taking back the car. It's expensive for them as well. Yes, it is messy, but it's not a mass repo meltdown as some would like you to believe. So is this the next financial crisis out there? Probably not. Experts are calling it more of a reset than a collapse. So that's kind of some good news. During the pandemic, for example, we had stimulus checks, loan forbearance, and record low interest rates back then. Now those buffers are gone, nearly non-existent, and we're seeing what the real economy looks like. And here's a glimmer of hope. Even Cox Automotive has said we are not heading for a crash, despite, again, what other people are saying. They actually expect affordability to improve later this year. So yes, things are tight, but they're not collapsing. All right, what does this mean for you? If you are shopping or buying a new car soon, you may see more repos hitting auctions, which means better deals for you. Some dealers are offering discounts or low interest incentives to keep their sales moving. And you can always shop around and compare those prices from qualified dealerships in your zip code by visiting quotes.everymandriver.com, a free search engine that's also available in a link below this video. If you are behind on your payments, which is a real possibility, call your lender now. Don't wait. Ask them about hardship programs or payment extensions. Even one missed payment can hurt your credit or put you at the risk for a repossession. Bottom line, this is the time to be proactive. Whether you're buying or borrowing, know your options and try not to be overextended. So yeah, the car repossession crisis, it is real, but it's not about panic. It's about understanding what's happening and making smarter choices. If you learned a little something today, please click like and subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, let me know in the comment section below. Are you seeing changes in your local car market? I'd love to keep that conversation going below. And don't forget, if you are shopping, shop smart, shop around, use free search engines like quotes.everymandriver.com, the lowest advertised prices in your area from qualified dealerships. Again, this is all based on your zip code. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, maybe you don't have a Honda dealership offering deals, change the zip code. Be willing to travel a little bit outside your area. It could be worth hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars in savings just by driving a little bit outside your area. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. There's also a direct link below this video. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com. Looking for a great at-home sauna at a great price? Get 5% off any indoor or outdoor sauna, cold plunge, or infrared sauna from Almost Heaven with my discount code DAVE, 5% off at checkout. For over 40 years, Almost Heaven saunas have been trusted as the top American home sauna manufacturer. Almost Heaven saunas deliver high-quality products and firmly stands behind the holistic benefits the sauna brings to your mind and your body. Again, get 5% off any order with my discount code DAVE, 5% off at almostheaven.com. There's also a direct link below this video.